Psychology of people with no friends. Have you ever wondered what's really going on in the mind of someone who has no friends? Psychology says it's not always what it seems. Some people are friendless not because they're unlikable, but because they've been overly loyal in the past. They've been betrayed, drained, or misunderstood so many times that solitude feels safer than connection. Their silence isn't emptiness, it's self protection. When someone has been repeatedly disappointed, their brain starts linking relationships with emotional danger. That triggers a defense mechanism called social withdrawal, where they subconsciously avoid intimacy to prevent pain. It's not that they hate people, they just fear the cost of being close. But there's another side too. Some people with no friends are deep thinkers. They crave depth, not small talk. They can't force themselves into surface level conversations or relationships that lack authenticity. Their minds are constantly analyzing, observing, and reflecting. They often find comfort in their own company because their inner world feels more real than the outer one. Psychologists call this high self-sufficiency, a trait where a person derives energy from solitude rather than social validation. These individuals often have rich internal lives, full of creativity, ideas, and emotional awareness, but to outsiders it can look like isolation. Then there's the invisible weight of social anxiety. For some, being around others activates a storm of self-doubt. What if they don't like me? What if I say something wrong? This overthinking can lead to avoidance, not because they don't want friends, but because every social moment feels like a test they might fail. Over time, this fear becomes a loop. Isolation leads to loneliness. Loneliness fuels anxiety, and anxiety deepens isolation. It's a psychological trap that's hard to escape without self-awareness or emotional support. And yet, here's the paradox. People with no friends often have a profound ability to understand others. They notice details most people miss. Tone changes, facial expressions, emotional energy. Their empathy runs deep, even if they rarely show it. But the world rewards loudness, not sensitivity. So they remain unseen, misjudged as cold or distant. The truth is, many of them are quietly craving connection. They don't need a crowd. They just need one person who sees them without judgment. Because sometimes solitude isn't a sign of emptiness, it's a sign of someone waiting for something real.